Hey you guys, Desmond here,
I'm LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss episode 8 of season 4 of Canada's Drag Race. But before we get into it, want to remind everyone real quickly to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We recently reached our goal of 500 subscribers, so now it's time for the road to 1,000, honey. So to help us achieve that goal, all we need for you to do is subscribe to the channel, pretty please, please. So, what did we think of this makeover challenge episode? The whole episode.
Well, it was really sweet.
Yeah, I saw this TikTok earlier. I'm not sure if I sent it to you. I might have. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Saying that makeover challenges should always be non-elimination,
Mm-hmm.
especially because everyone has different partners,
Mm-hmm.
different ages, different genders. Typically, it's a really emotional episode because most of the time it's a loved one,
Mm-hmm.
even when it's not. And I'm like, I can see that. I'm not sure if I would agree, but I can see that for some episodes. Like this episode, I think would have benefited from a non-elimination if the finale wasn't next week.
Right.
Like if there was another week in between now and the finale, they can just cut two queens next week. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I hated it. I hated that we had to say goodbye to who we said goodbye to because she's been holding the season down.
Mm.
But we'll get to that in just a second. Let's go ahead and get to these screenshots because this shouldn't take too long for a review. So we come in after Kiki Ko was eliminated. They read her
Mm-hmm.
message, wipe her message away. They sit down and they're all like, "Woo, we're top 5." They
Yay.
congratulate Aurora for that win that I don't agree with. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and we go into the next day. We come into the workroom. They're talking. The alarm goes off. RuPaul comes and gives the weekly Ru mail. Then Brad enters the workroom. And then this is where things get interesting.
Mm.
We are introduced to their loved ones. First, we had
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, who is Near Enough's fiance, now husband. They have gotten married since this has aired. Joanne, who is Venus's mom. Trinity, who is Aurora's best friend, but she brought a letter from Aurora's mother. And baby, they were trying to get me to cry
Mm.
upon this day. They almost got me too. I'm like,
Mm.
I can't with all these emotions right now. I need y'all to stop. But they almost got me. I was already feeling it. And then Aurora read the letter and I'm like, okay, hold it. Hold it, Desmond. You got this.
Look, it don't help. I was already weepy.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting there and I'm like trying to watch as tears just slowly trickle down my face. Then I sit there and I'm reading hear this letter.
I tell you, that letter almost got me. Oh, it got me. I'm like, my God. My gosh. Oh, but we were also introduced to Cheryl, who is Denham's mom, and Scott, who is Melinda's partner. So,
Mm.
Brad introduced this week's mini challenge where their loved ones had to make them over for a photo shoot, which I
Which was
thought that was
cute.
cute. One thing that I really loved, they gave the makeover, the family, confessionals.
Right?
I'm
I
like,
thought
oh
that
my,
was so
I
cute. I was like,
loved
they should do
it.
this more often.
Like, they should do that for every makeover. Like, what?
Yes, get their perspective on it.
Like, we have Cheryl, Joanne, Scott, Jacob. It was just so much fun. I was like,
Jacob is wolf.
he is buff.
Whoa. He eats a lot of protein.
He had a joke. I think we had the same joke. Ah! Woo!
I know. I'm sad
I
right now.
remember I
No.
got on Twitter and some people are like, "Oh, the spirit of Tamir is calling me." And then I have this meme that is a credit card, but it's called a Tamara Express, and it has her
Mm-hmm.
picture on it. I'm like, I haven't had to use this card in a minute, but I might have to swipe it soon. Oh my goodness. But yes, they come and do their photo shoot. I love seeing their reactions after the photo shoot to what happened. They're like, oh,
Oh.
oh, okay.
This face. Okay. Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
But afterwards, Brad announced that Melinda and her partner, Scott, I believe is his name,
God.
won the mini challenge. And I'm like, okay, cute, cute, cute. So, as we all predicted, this week's Maxi Challenge is the Makeover Challenge.
Yeah.
But not only are they making them over, they have to create their garments. Now, they don't have to create their own, but they have to make the makeover garments. And honey, you can tell.
Some of them don't have sewing skills.
Baby, 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 baby.
Baby, 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 baby.
Oh, for someone who don't like Ashanti,
I know.
you could have hit them with the baby, 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 baby.
Don't you know that you're so fine?
You also could have hit the baby, baby, baby when I
When
touch you
touch
like
you
this.
like that.
And when you hold me like that.
Yes.
There's
Let's
so
let
many-
Celine Dion not have stiff person
Oh,
syndrome.
I hate that. And I heard it's progressing. I heard it's getting worse. And I just hate that for Celine. She's gone through so much. I really hate that. Even though I watched this TikTok and I didn't realize the huge age difference between her and Renee. And,
You didn't?
No, I didn't. And they were breaking down the timeline of said relationship.
Yeah.
And, things were added up that I was like, oh, Celine, honey. Oh, okay. Well, 2 + 2 is 4 here. Okay. All right. Yeah, I didn't know that. I was like, oh. Okay.
Don't you make it look easy, baby.
Shoot. But yeah, so they're sitting down.
It's the same age gap that was there for Mariah Carey and Tommy Mottola.
Gross. Okay. So they're making they're designing, making the outfits. And let's go ahead and get to the main stage. We have our hostess with the mostest, Brooklyn Heights.
Yes, look at this outfit.
Looks stunning. I couldn't get a clear picture of her standing still. She was always moving. I'm like, be still, Brooklyn. But she looks so good. The leg was oiled up. It was all good. I really enjoyed this. This week we were joined by Brad Goreski, Tracy Melshore, and our special guest judge who did come into the workroom as well. You know, I didn't get the screenshot of that, but she did come in the workroom. Syrian Fox. And at this point, add her to the panel because, you know, she's been guest judging a lot these past few seasons. And I love her. Add her to the panel, honey. Y'all can have a 5-person panel. You know, 4, and then whoever wants to be the guest judge that week. But yeah, love her. Come back anytime. So the category is A Star is Born. Up first, we have Venus and Uranus. What did you think of this?
It was those outfits were a little rough.
I was shocked she was getting positive praise for this. Now, I don't think she should have been lip syncing.
Right.
But when they started talking about how good it was, and then I looked on the official wiki and it is deemed as high, I'm like, this. But yet they read somebody else. We're going to get to that.
Right.
But yeah, Venus looks good.
Yeah.
And I will say, Mama's makeup, Uranus' makeup looked good. But the actual garment,
it was hot glue.
the ensemble, that's all I like to say,
Ensemble.
was not it. It really wasn't. It really wasn't.
But, you know, they were like, hey, you were probably thinking of your mother's comfort, so.
Oh yeah. Up next we have Near Enough and Buff Enough. I love that name, Buff Enough.
Buff enough.
Buff Enough.
Hey.
And I was so glad she was able to
Buffer
find
nutter.
Yeah, I was so glad she was able to find another pun because Near Enough. Buff Enough. I love that. But Buffy, woo wee. Woo wee Buffy. The face and hair.
Perfect. But I agree the whole toga situation.
Yeah, as soon as I saw it, that was my first thought. So I'm glad the judges said it. I'm like,
right, frat boy toga.
because as soon as they walked out, I was like, toga, toga, toga. You know, I never been to a toga
I'm
party.
from the frat. Toga did pie.
But yes, yeah, Nira looks great, and from the neck up, Buffy looks great too. Buffy looks great from neck up.
Neck up.
I feel like the proportions were out of whack as well because he got big shoulders, so you need to over exaggerate the curves.
Hips.
The hips. Cameron Michaels is a prime example. Cameron does a really good job at proportionizing because Cameron is and Cameron always gave you cunt, okay? Always. Always. But yes, let's move onwards to Melinda and Conchita Verga.
Conchita. This was just as bad.
Like, I agree with the bottom two this week. I do. I really do. Woo-wee. Woo-wee. Yeah, we don't need to focus on that too long. Just ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Up next is Denim and Velvet. And I'm not going to lie, when Velvet first walked out, I thought it was Denim. And then Denim walked out next to her, and I'm like, oh. Bitch. Oh, bitch. Denim ate this up.
Well, Denim said that her mother could sew.
Like, this was amazing. I love the hair, the makeup, the accessories. The gown that was made, I want one of them. Like, I like that. And I like what Denim is wearing, too. Like,
I love Denim's outfit.
It just all works together so well. Like, Denim really
Who would have thought you could make Denim look glamorous?
And I really enjoyed this. Like, it's so good. Up next is Aurora and Supernova Matrix. I was so confused why they were dragging this look through the mud.
Exactly.
It was cute. You could tell they're part of the same drag family.
Yep.
Tonight, it's my second favorite. Obviously, Denim's my favorite. Let's just be honest.
Exactly.
But Aurora is right under her. And, if I was judging, Denim would have been gone by now. But, unfortunately, like, when I was going through and I was like, oh no, Denim would leave here. No, I like Denim. But anyway. But this is so good. And they were like, well, it's too similar. What the fuck you mean? It's family resemblance.
Look, and that's the funny thing, because any other time it's like, no, we need to see a family resemblance, and now all of a sudden you see a family resemblance and you're like, you look too much like twins.
And it kills me. Like, they said that same shit to Dakota Schiffer on season 4 of UK. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? She did the assignment, and in my opinion, should have got the high placement. She should have. So, out of these 5 couples here, who had your favorite look, and why was it Denim and Velvet?
Because 1, blue is my favorite color. 2, she made Denim look extremely glamorous, which is really hard to do. And that outfit does not look like it was made in 7 hours.
Yeah, that looks like something that was brought from the house.
Yes.
So good, so good. But honorable mention to Aurora and Supernova. Honorable mentions.
Honorable mention.
But I do agree how everything played out. Although I would have had Venus, that low spot. I wouldn't have had her lip sync, but I would be like, sis, this was garbage. You know what I'm saying? Because at first I was like, oh, all 3 of you should lip sync. But then I was looking at the outfits again, and I'm like, well, Venus is, out of the 3, is the best. Like, she did a little something there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't good, but she did a little something.
Right.
So I do agree with Near Enough and Melinda Verga being in the bottom. Do you agree with the bottom two?
Yeah.
So they lip sync to I Just Came Here to Dance by Carly Rae Jepsen. A, never heard the song before.
No.
B, you can ask my brother. The whole time I was cooking dinner tonight, it was on repeat. The whole time. The whole time.
So far, it'll probably be like number one on your 2024 till the next song.
The whole. No, You Lie still. I'm telling you. Up until this song, it was You Lie by Reba. Baby, baby. Oh. Just hearing it in my head right now. I want to punch that man for her. And then I went and watched the music video. And I'm like, oh yeah, the video exactly how I thought things were going to go. Yeah, run up on him. But anyway. What did you think of this lip sync?
It was okay.
For me, I really enjoyed this lip sync. I thought it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the stunts were appropriately timed.
Hey.
Like, I really enjoyed this. My only thing is, it took Melinda just a little bit longer to get into it.
Yeah.
Like, Mira from the jump was like, God, God, boom, you know. But Melinda, it took a second. But once they were going,
you could not stop either one of them.
oh my gosh. I was like, yes, ma'am. Like, this was a great first lip sync of the year. Because this was the first lip sync of the year. And I really enjoyed this. And if it wasn't for the finale being next week, I would have said this could have been the double save. For me, at least.
Right.
For me. This was just so much fun. They did such a great job. They've both been doing good in the competition.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. After the lip sync, the judges announced that Near Enough was the winner of the lip sync. Do you agree?
Yeah.
If there had to been a winner, I would have said Near because yeah, she was from the jump on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I would have tried to save both of them if there was like another episode before the finale.
Right.
But no, we're going into the finale next week. Which unfortunately means we must say goodbye to the true star of the season, Melinda Verga.
Hey.
Oh, Melinda Verga. Listen, I hope we get to see you on a Versus the World All-Stars in the future. I hope you are at DragCon because I will be in your line. I can't speak for LaCresha, but I know I will be in your line. And I will be feeling my
follow
goats.
You around like a little sick puppy.
I will be feeling my goats while I'm in your line. My goats. I'll be feeling my goats.
Not his oats, but his goats.
I'll be feeling my goats, honey. Feeling my goats. But then they had to, you wear it well. You wear it well. And next week is our grand finale with our extra special guest, which we already knew this, Nelly Furtado. Because I had a feeling when they released the trailer and they showed Nelly Furtado, I'm like, well, she wasn't the premiere episode, then she has to be the finale. Because, you know, Canada does guest judges for the finale. Right. Which I still think is weird. But, hey, that's what they do. So I'm like, when she wasn't the premiere, I'm like, well, then she has to be the finale because you just can't have Nelly Furtado. You can't have Nelly Furtado pop up mid-season. That's Nelly. Oh, my God. What lip sync of hers is going to be the finale lip sync? Oh, could it be I'm Like a Bird?
Could it be...
Say It Right? Because I'm thinking they're going to be in gowns, so I'm trying to think of a slower song. Nothing at all to me. Yeah, so I'm thinking one of her slower songs, maybe. Because if they give them Promiscuous in gowns, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to be so mad. Why would you give them Promiscuous and they're in gowns? Now, if you wanted to use Promiscuous, you should have used it in the Lollapalooza. That would have been a great place. If that would have gone to the right queens, they would have ate that down. But yeah, give us some slow, honey. Give us some slow. I better not hear the bigger, it's better, the bigger, it better, the bigger, it's better, the better, the bigger. Listen, a lot of people hate that song. I love that song. I can go fast, I can go slow, I can do hey. Sorry. But yeah, we're gonna see Miss Nelly Furtado next week. Super excited. But hey, that's all we got. So let's go ahead and wrap things up here, Miss Cretia. Where can they find you up in these streets?
You can find me at Cretia McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all soon. Bye.